Hey everybody, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com, and today we're going to take a look at how to play Train's Hey Soul Sister. Now, this track kind of starts with a bunch of ukuleles, so that's why we're going to be starting with some chords that are a little bit higher up the neck than you might be used to playing, but they're still simple major and minor chords. And then we're going to, as the song develops and the whole band comes in, we start playing the same chords, but with basically different voicings, a little bit fuller sounding voicings that are more natural on the acoustic guitar. So let's start with the intro, the ukulele intro, and we're gonna have this chord, which is it's an E power chord, or an E major chord without the third in it. So don't worry about all that. We just basically have the third string, 4th fret with your first finger. Then the second string at the 5th fret with your second finger, and then the pinky at the 7th fret on the first string. So we have those 3 strings only. And a good rhythm for this song a lot is you can kind of feel it. Remember, you want to keep this consistent. If you want to work on some strumming, just check out my my strumming videos at GuitarLessons365.com and the beginner lesson section, but you can kind of start, but I do 2 downstrokes to begin, and then I go up, down, up. Now I keep just going down, up, down, up, down, up, but you can see I'm skipping. I go down, skipped an upstroke, hit another downstroke, skip an upstroke and a downstroke, and then up, down, up. Okay, so we have this. It's real important to continue the strokes even if you're missing the strings so you can keep the rhythm going. Alright, the next chord is a B major chord, and we have a little bit of a bar across this 1st and 2nd string at the 7th fret, and then your second finger at the 8th fret on the 3rd string, and then your pinky at the 9th fret on the 4th string. It's pretty easy form when you get it together. Then let's move that up 2 frets. And we're going to make a slight adjustment. This is going to be a C sharp minor chord. And you're going to leave the 3rd finger where it's at the 11th fret on the 4th string, but you're going to pick your 2nd finger up and let your 3rd finger now bar across the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings at the 9th fret. So we got this. Okay? And the 4th and final chord in this opening part is the same shape we just did at the 7th fret, that B major chord, but at the 5th fret, which makes it an A major chord. So we have the bar across the 1st and 2nd string, 6th fret on the 3rd string, and then 7th fret on the 4th. So all together. Okay, then the vocals come in. The vocals really start the thing. So this is really the verse rhythm. So he plays this when he starts singing, he plays through the riff twice. And when we get to that last chord the 2nd time around, after he started singing 2 times, he does play it 1 time by itself. So when he's singing, the 2nd time through, we go. That is at the very end. It's just a turnaround to get back to the beginning of the riff. So just remember it as we're going to play this twice through, and then at the end of that 2nd time when we're at that last chord, A major, we're going to bring it back up to the B major, up 2 frets, and then start over again. Okay, then we have the chorus of the song on mandolin, and this is going to be close to the A major that we just did. Well, the exact same. We're going to start with this A major, but you don't really have to put the 1st string in there anymore. It can just be the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings for this entire part. We have 5, 6, 7. I'll play the part real quick. So we have 5, 6, and 7 on the 5th, on the 2nd string, 3rd, and 4th. Then move that up 2 frets. Then take your 3rd finger and just bar really quickly. You only hit that chord once. It's a bar at the 9th fret across the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, still in the same 3 strings. And and then go back down to that B that you just came from. So we have this A, B, E, back to B. Same rhythm. You can do whatever you want with the rhythm. It's just, you know, it's kind of one of those acoustic strumming things. You want to just kind of lock in with the feel of it. All right. Now we get to the actual, they go back to that verse with the ukulele. And then the second time of playing the chorus, they do a lot bigger version of it. The whole band comes in. So let's do those chords. We're going to start with an A suspended second chord here. And it's just it's a 5-string chord, an open 5th string. Your second finger at the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and then the second finger, the 3rd finger at the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then the top 2 strings open. It's like an A major chord with the 2nd string finger off. Then you come up to the B chord, which is off of a B major chord, but he pretty much plays it like a power chord. Just your first finger at the 2nd fret, 5th string, power chord shape there, the full with the 4th string here, and then the 3rd string added, and then the top 2 strings ringing out with it. Then take that same shape up to the 7th fret, and then back down to the 2. So like this. All right. So that's the chorus. Now let's get to the bridge section real quick. That's going to start with that power chord up at the 7th fret again. Then down to the 2nd fret. Then come up to a C sharp minor chord played like this. It's not the full bar you may be used to. It's basically the same power chord that we've been doing at the 2nd fret there, but up to the 4th fret, and then add the 2nd finger at the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and let that 1st string continue to ring out open. All right, and then we do a suspended 2nd chord. In first, well, it's not suspended 2nd really, but it's got a C sharp in the bass. So we have that same chord we did before, but we're gonna play it with your 1st and 2nd fingers, and you're gonna add your pinky at the 4th fret on the 5th string. Let those top 1st and 2nd strings ring open. So we have then we take it down to a standard open position E major chord, but leave the 6th string out. You want the B to be in the bass, the lowest chord. So just make it just a 5-string chord. Then we go to a full B major chord. Instead of the power chord, add that note on the 2nd string of the 4th fret, but still let that 1st string ring out. Then we have back to that C sharp minor, back to the B power chord, back to the A sus2, and back to the B. And then we go back to the ending of the song, which is back to the ukulele parts. Okay, so if you got any questions, please ask at guitarlessons365.com, and go there and check out all the lessons and support the site any way you can. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.